Hello y'all, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I did a kind of normal full view of my plants and everything. So what you see right now is my Aerogarden, and on each side of it you also see my newest houseplant additions, my neon pothos and my ZZ, Raven ZZ, which is called the Raven ZZ because of its darker color. So I'll get a little closer. You can see even from the light of the Aerogarden, it is darker, whereas the regular ZZs look like this. They're just kind of like an average green color. So I'll get into the floating shells and all that maybe in another video, but this one's just going to be about the Aerogarden. So for those who have been following my plant content for a while, you know that I do have two Aerogardens. This is my larger one, which holds 9 pods. This is the Aerogarden Bounty Basic, and it kind of has like a digital display down here, which tells you your water level, as well as how many days it's been growing, your garden has been growing, and how many more days left until it will need like food and whatnot. So right now it's only been going 6 days. Those are all romaine lettuce pods. So as you can see, of the 9 that are in there, there are 6 that are showing. All 4 of these have little sprouts. Some are a little bigger than others. So those 3 you can clearly see. There is a little sprout down in there. It's a little blocked by the condensation that's growing, but you can kind of see a little peak right there. And then the middle one, it's something going on in there, but I don't know. It may or may not sprout. It's that one and this one over here. They look potentially questionable. This one actually does have a sprout, but it's kind of like under where the label is, so you have to really look in there. And these 2 also have sprouts, which you can clearly see that one. And this one will get a different angle, and you can see there. This is where the water would typically go, so I just lift that up and add water. This Aerogarden, you don't have to worry about anything. The lights and everything are set. Once you tell it what kind of garden you have, then it automatically sets the lighting, and they come on and off automatically based on the amount of light needed for that garden. So that is my Aerogarden, romaine lettuce Aerogarden. I love romaine lettuce. I've grown it before. I've done videos where I made like salads and things like that in the summer, and I have been craving romaine lettuce. So I was like, let me see if my Aerogarden gets up and running, because the other thing, if you watch my content, the last thing I tried to grow in here was like peppers, and they ended up not working out simply because I think something happened with the Aerogarden pump. I don't know if it got jammed or what, but when it runs, there's some little things in the inside of where the pods are sitting. There's some that have like little water spout places where like the water runs, it kind of trickles in there. That's how it waters the pods. And it wasn't doing that. Like you could hear the pump running, but the water was not flowing. So after I took it out and examined it and tried it, and I just hooked it up, and it's been months since I've used it. So it may have just reset itself, or maybe I fixed it by taking it out, manipulating it, whatever the case may be, it's working again. And so here we are back in business. Glad that we are, because I really love this Aerogarden. I do have a second one, which was actually the first one that I bought. And this one, it looks a little rough. It's really because of the stainless steel outside, so you see fingerprints and everything. I just need to clean it up. It's dusty and all that. It's been in a box, but this is where it will reside when I decide to crank it up and get it going. And this particular Aerogarden is a 6 pod, and those just go straight across. So it is a little bit smaller and it holds less water, but it does have another digital display. The buttons are a little bit different, but they still, you just kind of touch across them. You don't, it's not plugged in, so you don't see anything right now, but you just touch across them. You don't actually push them, even though they look like push buttons. And it will also keep track. It'll have the clock down there, and it'll also keep track of your time when you need to either add water or more plant food. So that's my other Aerogarden. I don't know what I'm going to put in there right now. So right now I just have the romaine lettuce going, but I do have some other pod packs, but they're mostly herbs. And I think Aerogarden is having a sale. They've been having sales like for the past month or so, good ones. And I think I may order some more pods in the next couple of weeks or so. and maybe I'll put something in that one. I don't know yet. But thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and let me know if you are an AeroGarden person yourself, if you tried it, and if you are using one, what are you growing in your AeroGarden? See you next time.